Hello, everyone. I'm just going to be cleaning books, and I figured, shit, I might as well do it for everybody. Um, because this is so much fun, and you guys get to see a bunch of books. So I've learned my lesson since last time. I'm very far away. And yeah. So again, I'm just going to be brushing the dust off of them and getting the dirt out from in the pages. And I'm going to try to hold the books up higher this time. So a lot of the ones I'm going to be doing today are, hey, how's it going, guys? Is a lot of Edgar Rice Burroughs, a lot of Robert E. Howard, and some Carter Brown, and some H.P. Lovecraft, and some random other stuff. But yeah, I should have done it last time. I don't know if you can see this. Look how dirty that toothbrush is from just like doing a stack of books. After I did the video, I went like that. Oh, you can still see it. Can you see that? Look at all that dust. Fuck. I'm just gonna do a little bit like that. A little bit like that. Bottom should be okay. Yeah, so this is Pirates of Venus. I'm trying to remember, is this the first Venus book? It's got some weird cover. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first of the Venus books. These were quite weird. These weren't my favorite of the Edgar Rice Burroughs planetary romance books. But some of them have some of the best artwork. Like Escape from Venus might be something I want a giant poster of someday. So I guess we'll just set that puppy down right there. What do we got next? Lost on Venus. I think this is the fourth book. This one's kind of fucking banged up. But yeah, these are the Ace copies. These are like 60s, right? When did this come out? The first was 63 and this was 73. That looks like a Frazetta painting right there. So what are you guys up to? It's Friday. What's shaking? Can you guys hear the wind chimes? I never know if that's distracting. Nothing, not a damn thing. Well, it's Friday, so you're allowed to not do a damn thing. Ooh, this is an older Ace. Escape on Venus. This book has been held together with tape. This one is falling apart. Let's see. Oh, at one point this was for sale at PCL Bookstore in Rosemead, California. I think this is 1946. Roy Krenkel Jr. artwork. Yeah, this thing feels like it's falling apart. Oh, I didn't even wipe it, I don't think. I actually need to use the cleaner on this one because this one has a lot of just gunk on it. Not gunk, but like age. Oh man, yeah, the spine on this is wrecked. You don't hear the wind chimes. Oh shit. There's a bit of dirt in there. But these guys, like ones like this, oh my gosh, there's already so much dust in here. These are, I'm hanging these up. Never to be opened again. And this is probably my favorite Burroughs book. But I don't, this isn't my favorite edition of it, but At the Earth's Core. When you do, no, it's fine. It's normal. I wonder if the same guy did the artwork here. Ray Krenkel Jr. Doesn't say when this was published. It has the original publication date of 1922, and I know this isn't from 1922. But just feeling it, it has so much, like it almost feels like grip tape on a skateboard. Like, there's just so much stuff. But yeah, this is the first book of the Pellucidar series. It's so good. Love it. Oh, that was a little cloud. Dude, I'm gonna have to vacuum like as soon as I'm done here because I can already feel my nose getting crazy. Oh, that's 2 bags. Oh, I have such horrible allergies that like stuff like this is tricky. I love the size of these books, though. They're just so nice. These Ace, the old Ace paperbacks. And then here is a newer Ace paperback, like newer from that book. This is Pellucidar. This is the second book in Edgar Rice Burroughs' Pellucidar series. It's kind of strange because these pictures, oh wow, this does not want to be opened. Oh, it has a map of Pellucidar in it. Look. Oh yeah, someone's going to be Googling that and downloading it. And that someone is me. Yeah, this is still Roy Krenkel. But it's weird because a lot of these covers, like this one and that one, like it's not even like, I don't think that happens in the book. I have a few of those, but you have quite a few I don't have. I think you have quite a few that I don't have. And I have doubles for some of these. So let me know which ones you don't have. And I could probably hook you up. This one actually is in really good shape. I don't think it's ever been read. Look at the spine on that, dude. I don't know how to crack on it. But these old paperbacks, dude, with like their off-centered spines, drives me crazy. Because then, like, because you could see, I don't know if you could see it very well. Like, if you look, like, the name is like coming up over the edge. So you got to like really, if you're like hardcore, like looking for like mint condition stuff like this, it just depends on how the printer and the binding worked out. Because you could get like, oh, what does that say? Book Exchange, La Puente, California. Why do they go off and do that? Oh, damn. But yeah, this one is mint. Oh, shit. Is Bunny here? Good Lord. What's shaking? Yeah, make a list. I'm all excited right now. I'm like, ooh, I get to like go through and look for stuff. It's so funny because like we keep finding boxes. When we emptied out the storage unit and came up here, we kept finding boxes of books because we were just like trying to unload the truck and get it the hell out of here and go back and get another bunch of stuff. So we ended up with all these boxes. Some of them brought upstairs, some of them we took to the garage, some of them were on the deck, and like nothing made any sense of where anything was. So we keep thinking that we've like unpacked everything. And then like we'll come across a box and it's full of books and we're like, oh shit. And it's crazy because there are so many books. Like we have so many books. Like I had no idea how many books we had. And we got rid of a bunch before we moved too. And so in the living room we have three bookcases in the living room. And we're trying to put like bigger books up on there. And then like, of course, I want all my fucking paperbacks in here. So this is Tanar of Pellucidar. This is the third. Because then the Tarzan one's after this, right? Oh wait, no, that's not telling me the order. Nope, doesn't tell me the order. Okay, whatever. Well, there goes the mint on that motherfucker. Yeah, so that's another crinkle cover. This one's really thick, and this one has the same binding problem, but it went around the back. Oh, it's so fucking annoying. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these like more square. Oh, let's see. Has my weekend been happy? If you want to know what I've been doing the last few hours, I've been watching a video about Dark Knight's Metal and everything that happened between Dark Knight's Metal and Dark Knight's Death Metal on YouTube. And the video is 11 hours long. And I feel like I might be stupider now. I feel like my brain has melted. I actually had a pull list at the time Dark Knight's Metal started. But because it seemed so big, I didn't pull those. I didn't get any of them because, like, first off, I don't think Batman should be a part of the Justice League. Like, I want Batman to be in Gotham and to just deal with Gotham shit and all that other fucking crap. the super power. This book's fucking heavy as shit. Oh, look at how fucking gorgeous this is. The Outlaw of Torn. That cover looks amazing. That looks brand new, except for that little bit right there. This was okay. Wasn't great. I remember the whole time I was reading this, I was like, I wish I was fucking reading some of the Barsoom books. But the most feared warrior in England. At 17, the greatest swordsman in England. At 18, a price on his head. At 19, a leader of a band of 1,000. The book rack in Arcadia. Oh, I remember getting this there. They had all these books, and we went there originally because they were supposed to have this amazing horror section, like of used horror books. And when we got there, there was a good amount, but a lot of it was shit we already had. But I can't remember. The section we were in was like a little like romance section. Like we would never have gone in there. I don't know why we even did, but we just walked in because they have these little sections made of bookcases. So you just kind of walk into these little cubby holes, and on the bottom they had like, there was nothing on this one bookcase. And then on the very bottom of it, stacked like this, they had probably like 40 Burroughs books. And I don't know if they just like put them there because they hadn't found a place to put them yet, and they were just holding them there. But I just like I didn't even look at the titles. I just like, wow, and went and probably paid more than I should have for them. This one's in very good condition. And that Frazetta painting on the front is fucking gorgeous. 73. Dude, look at how, I just fucking love it. Look at that. God. But yeah, back to Batman, I was already buying all the Bat books. So like I was getting Batman, Detective Comics, Catwoman, Batgirl, Batwoman, Red Hood, Nightwing. I don't know if Eternal was still going on, or All-Star Batman. I don't know. I was getting all those. And the thought of them just like fucking me with like, I don't know, like 3 to 4 more books a month with all of the metal books and all the tie-ins and because you had like the Drown, the Red Death, the Merciless, all of the character ones, and then you had like the Forge and the Casting and Wild Hunt and The Lost. There were just like so many freaking titles. It was like, I'll just buy this as a fucking trade when it comes out. This is ridiculous. But in like watching deals of it, like summaries of everything, I'm kind of bummed out. Like I probably would have really dug it. So this is one of the Conan the Warrior, when Elsbreg de Camp did this. And this cover's all fucked up. It's got like, it was stuck on something, and the paper it ripped off was from another book. Like this, I could probably peel this off, but I don't want to take the paint off. But in this one is Red Nails, Jewels of Gwahal, and Beyond the Black River. I don't know, but Jules and Beyond the Black River, those are kind of not like super depressing, but they're kind of like, well, Beyond the Black River is kind of depressing. Red Nails is fucking one of the best damn Conan stories there is, but God, I don't know if I would start with that, because then the rest of this book just gets depressing. But you have your gorgeous Frazetta cover. Now, I don't know if it's going to be in this pile or not, but I have editions of this. I don't know if it's this exact one, but Ace did. I don't know which ones came first, if the white top came first, but they have it where they have the whole cover as the painting, and then it says this stuff just over the top of it. And I would really like to get all of those, but I do like that these are numbered. It's kind of cool, numbered in the corner. And I think actually some of these editions aren't numbered. Do I have any more of those on this pile? I don't know, but yeah. Good stuff, Conan. And I have so many different versions of like the main Conan stories. The only reason why like leaving these out of bags would be to read the Elsprig de Camp stories. And I'm actually trying to see if I could collect those online and like just make like my own printing of it just to have it. Oh gosh, I'm such a thief. Look at me. Okay, back to the Stone Age, A Castaway in Pellucidar. So this is one of the older, more squarish rectangle ones, and that's probably a crinkle again on the cover. Oh, let's see. So this has crinkle and Frazetta. Let me see if I could check the eyes. When Frazetta draws eyes on animals, it's very distinct. But does this have little illustrations at the beginning of each chapter? It doesn't. So I guess just that illustration is Frazetta, which is weird that they would even put that in there. But I don't know if this is the last Pellucidar book. At their score, Pellucidar, Tanar, and Tarzan. Yeah, I guess this would be the next one. I don't know if this is the last one, though. No, it's not. There you go. Okay. So anyway. And this one, I do have a double of right there. But it's a different edition. So I got to check that. So this one, it's the same book, same cover. It's a little taller and maybe not as wide, or is this just a bad cut? I don't know. Let me bag this one before I forget. So what are you guys doing tonight? Anybody doing something cool? Tell me you're doing something cool. Even if you're not, make it up. Make it up, people. Just kidding. Okay. This looks like the exact same copy, but the cut of it is just different. The back is shinier, that's for sure. Spine looks like shit. Let me see. Oh, this is different. It has like a little, yeah, writing. Maybe we'll do a Zoom call in a bit when I gotta finish this up, and then I'm going to. Did I wipe this one? It looks really grungy right there. It's Friday, so my neighbors decided that they have to be assholes. Yeah, I just got to do this, and then I'm probably going to have to run down the street to the shop, and then I'm going to get crack-a-whacking on some writing. So back to the Stone Age. Let me know if you have that one. This book was probably my favorite book as a kid. And now, after looking at this one, I'm realizing what a horrible copy of it is. It's the Conan the Barbarian Marvel movie tie-in. And it's awesome. It's like a little graphic paperback. Oh, I love this book so much. Man, I used to just like stare at these pictures and try to draw them and stuff. Oh, and I love that when he turns. Oh, so cool. Oh. And this whole bit where he's like getting up on this chick, and then the chick's like, no, I'm a monster, I'm gonna eat you. I was like, wow. That's what ladies do to you, huh? Hey man, how you doing? Yeah, this book is beat. The funny thing is, I almost remember my copy from a kid having that same fold in it. I wonder if this is the one I had. But this I don't like. It looks like it might have been in a library at one point. Ah, that sucks. Ugh. But yeah, if you ever come across this, pick it up. It is so much fun. The artwork in it is great. Let me look and see who does it. Oh man, somebody colored in the Conan thing with a red marker. Dick. Yeah, John Buscema. Did that say Earl Norm did the cover? Oh, that's so rad. If you don't know Earl Norm did a ton of those really detailed bitching fucking He-Man and the Masters of the Universe big pictorials where it would be like them in front of Count Grayskull fighting and Skeletor and all the dudes and all the toys. Like, just like if you ever had like a giant He-Man poster, Earl Norm did it. He did the covers of the Masters of the Universe books that were like kind of square. Not the janky little comics that came with the figures, but like the books. But dude, like those posters he did, like I can't remember what I used to get. I was a part of some fan club, and I would get like some Masters of the Universe magazine and junk with it every month or whatever. And there was always like a big fold out poster that he did. And I had those all over the place. He's great. I mean, you can see how great he is. Look at that. I am the Conan. I'm here to save everyone. Yeah. I definitely had a Masters of the Universe tie-in book, but it was related to the cartoon and not to the legit movie. I think I still have it. I might have sold it, but I think I still have it. I had a tie-in comic book / magazine thing from I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's where She-Ra came from when they did an animated movie in theaters. I want to say it was called The Secret of the Sword or something like that, but I got that at the theater. I don't think they do that anymore. I got a big Dune book when David Lynch's Dune came out. I went opening day and got like this big like magazine of the making of Dune. I wish they did shit like that. It would make me fucking want to go to the movies again. Oh, this book is awesome. This book is kind of an anomaly in a way. This is John Eric Holmes, Mahars of Pellucidar. And this book was like a continuation of the Burroughs Pellucidar series. And this book was way better than it should have been for like it being like a dude coming along and taking over the reins. And the thing that was cool about it is that in the Pellucidar books, the Mahars are like, to me, like the coolest fucking villains. Like, they're awesome. And they kind of like disappear after the second book. And all right, take care. I'll hit you up about a writing Zoom or something. But anyway, so this book though, he wrote 2 books. He wrote this book and another book called Red Something. And the Red Something never came out. I think the estate put a stop to it. And if anybody out there in booktube land can find a digital copy of that book, because I'm sure there's copies of it around. Like, I know we're probably not supposed to read it, but like, fuck that. Like, I want to read it. So the next book after this one, oh my God, I would fucking love it. This feels awful. This book does. But yeah, this book was way better than it should have been. Like the whole time I was reading it, I'm like, I'm going to hate this. And I was like, and like, it was just every page is fucking, I'm like, oh my God, this book ain't bad. So 1976. Oh, and it doesn't tell me who did the artwork, huh? That's too bad. I can't find a signature. But yeah, so the Mahars are back in this one. And that's awesome because they were the shit. If I could find, it's not on this pile. If I could find the okay, so this is Land of Terror, Edgar Rice Burroughs, and I think yeah, so this is book 6 of Pellucidar, and then Savage Pellucidar, I think, is the last one. I think of at least Burroughs' main. Oh, this has got some sticky shit on it. Oh shit! Am I gonna have to get the cleaner out? I'm probably gonna have to get the cleaner out. Looks like a sticker that was just a little bit too sticky. Ooh, that's fucking filthy. I wish I could like play music on YouTube without dropping books on the floor. Oh, that went under the chair. Okay. No, without the copyright gods coming down on me. Why don't they just either split or take the money? Like, just let me do what I want to do. Have you ever written anything like Conan or John Carter stuff? You definitely helped me through your videos to get over the fear of judgment about what to write. Oh, I've started a lot of stuff. I've written a lot of short stories that are like that. But every time I start writing a short story like it, I'm like, oh, dude, I want to write a novel about it. And I'll start the novel and then I stop it for some reason. Usually because, if I'm honest, I don't have a deadline anymore when I'm writing stuff of that length, because I'm really not doing a lot of ebook selling. And I don't know. I was actually thinking about it last night, going back to the novel I was doing and trying to finish that up. But that's cool. I'm glad. So have you been writing any Conan or John Carter stuff? This is Conan the Adventurer, number 5 in the El Spring the Camp series. This has the slithering shadow, drums of Tombaku, and people of the Black Circle. Now, the drums of Tombaku, I think, is a Elsprig de Camp invention off of some notes from Robert E. Howard. Let me look. I was not going to say. Printed for the first time. Howard's papers, an outline of this story and a rough draft of the first half of it. Elsprig de Camp edited the existing text and completed the story according to Howard's outline. Bullshit. I'm just kidding, guys. Wow, people are tooting and hollering because a car went by. Fucking Stone Age out there, man. See, that's one of the coolest Frazetta paintings, but like I hate that it's only that big. Like I want it the whole size of the book. I gotta find out which ones came first. We'll get to it. We will uncover this. We will uncover this. Oh my gosh. And so we have Conan the Conqueror. Another great Frazetta painting. What's this have in it? Does it say? Nair. What is in this one? this is just Hour of the Dragon. Great Hyboria map. Hour of the Dragon was the only, and see, this one doesn't have a number on it like the other ones do. Oh, no, the last one did. It just didn't have it on the spine. Oh God, there's so many different editions of these books. They must have sold like crazy. Oh. But yeah, Hour of the Dragon is basically, it's the only Conan novel that Robert E. Howard wrote. And it's, some people call it like a greatest hits, but it's not really like that. But there are elements from it in other, like he took other of his stories and kind of added elements of them into the novel. But that was supposed to be for a completely different market who had never read weird tales. So it wasn't supposed to be that bad. The Song by Manila Road. Is that like is it about Hour of the Dragon? I'm writing dark fantasy science fiction with romance. I love Frazetta art since I was a teenager. Yeah, dude. That's awesome that you're writing. Let me know more about that. But yeah, like I grew up staring at all my dad's Frazetta and Boris Vallejo art. He had it all over the house. What is this? A crunkle? Is it? That doesn't even look like it. Anyway, so here you go. Jungle Tales of Tarzan, Book 6, with cover art by Neil Adams of Batman fame. Yes, the song is about Conan and Aquilonia. It was meant for the British market. I didn't read it for the longest time because I thought it would just be a greatest hits thing. Yeah, like it was the last thing of his I read. And honestly, there's like a part from it that is like kind of apart from the Scarlet Citadel, if I remember correctly. There's a part from it that crap, what's that story? Oh, you're killing me, brain. Oh my God, I just did a video about it. I say just did a video about it. It was like 3 months ago. Where the chick makes Conan head of her army. And oh, that's really annoying. I can't remember the name of the story. I want to say it's not Pool of the Black Ones, and it's not People of the Black Circle. It's oh, damn it. I'll come across it here in a minute. Watch. Or I'll be talking about something completely different, and then I'll just yell out a title. It's not The Crawling Chaos. It's not A Witch is Born. But I think there is some Witch is Born stuff in it. Oh, dang it, man. And this one's got a nasty sticker thing that I can't get off of it, that I'm going to have to use the spray. Okay, so that pile is done. Let me start stacking some of these up here. Oh, this is what I was talking about. That's a shitty copy of it, but like where you have like the full artwork on the cover. Look at that. And then you get it on the back. Oh, gorgeous. I don't really want that book. Oh, shit. Look at all this cool stuff. Oh, some of these are already bagged. There we go. Oh, got some bangers in here, guys. Watch out. Okay. So a lot of these are Carter Brown books, which I'm very glad to get in bags because a lot of these are falling apart already. Because some of these I've read over and over again. Oh, man. The paper on that one's not... It's coming off a little bit. The Lady is Available. Al Wheeler. That doesn't look like a McGinnis face. Is that a McGinnis? Does not say. Okay, it doesn't say. I don't know how dusty these are going to be because I have read and read these. You could read like 2 of these a day. They are so fast. Black Colossus. God. What the hell, man? I'm sitting here going, the Slytherin Shadow. It's not the Slytherin Shadow. The Slytherin Shadow. Nope, it's not the Slytherin Shadow. Black Colossus was the one I was thinking of. I think I have a couple different copies of this. Target for Their Dark Desire. The latest Al Wheeler mystery. Now. Oh, this is a Canada printing? That's weird. Yeah, I think I have a couple different versions of this one because I don't really remember the cover looking like that. Nice. Yeah, Robert McGinnis is like my other like go-to. Like, I love his covers on stuff. So amazing. This is a McGinnis. Oh, and somebody fucking drew all over this with a Sharpie. This is The Desired. God, Al Wheeler is so much fun, man. I'm actually getting into Danny Boyd. I didn't think I was going to like him very much. And, yeah, I need to clean that. It's just dingy on the back. I don't think I could get that Sharpie off. So purty. The other thing about McGinnis that's rad is that his backgrounds are fucking beautiful. And like the palette of the backgrounds always look good with the small amount of clothes that the lady's wearing on it. Just saying. Just saying, folks. Oh man, I keep dropping bags. But, like, I hate having my Carter Browns on a bookcase because they have these gorgeous covers. So I'm stoked that I'm going to be hanging them up so I could see them all the time. Yeah, that looks like a McGinnis, too. This is... I think this is actually... This wasn't the copy, but I think this is the first Carter Brown book I ever read. The Brazen. Ice Cold Wife, a Fiery Mistress, and the dead man neither mourns. Dun dun dun. Just look at how like hip these chicks are. Amazing. There's something about the 60s mid-century modern look that the hip chicks had that I melt for. Oh yeah. Let me see, what did we miss here? What are these books like? Mystery. They're like the Al Wheeler books are kind of like police procedurals. He is in this fictional town called Pine City that's a little bit north of LA. And he's just like a detective, like a homicide detective that is kind of quick. Oh, thank you. Kind of quick on the gab. Like he could dish it out as soon as someone serves it to him, kind of thing. Not as serious as Philip Marlowe from like the Raymond Chandler books. He's more silly, but the books are always, they're just really quick reads. They're like 120 pages. And he has his vices, you know, he likes his drink, he likes pretty ladies. He's hysterical. This is an older one here. This is The Victim. Card Brown. Let's see. I can't tell who did that. But yeah, this was before they got the McGinnis covers going. And this one feels like it's falling apart. What year is this? This is probably 50s, right? Yeah, 1959. So this should be out of circulation. Some of his other, his gun is quick. Yeah, totally. He's not as serious as Mike Hammer either. Mike Hammer, he has his fun bits, but especially as the books went on, it was like he was so fucking serious that it just like took the fun out of everything. But like Danny Boyd is a New York private eye. Rick Holman is a Hollywood private eye that deals with the motion picture companies. Mavis is a female private eye of his that is hysterical. He only did like 4 books of hers, I think, maybe 5. But one of them, he had a mashup. He had Mavis and Al Wheeler solve a crime together. That was awesome. The Wanton. Ooh la la. Oh, look at that. See, if you look really close, you could see that beautiful man wallpaper in the background. It was probably like kind of like a fuzzy velvet. Dropsy over here. Let's see. I love the way Fritz Leiber sort of took the piss out of Mickey Spillane and The Night He Cried. I don't think I've read that. I actually have some Fritz Leiber here. I was trying to collect all the old Fawford and Gray Mauser books. Oh, here we go. H.P. Lovecraft and Others, The Horror in the Museum. What company is this? That looks like Ballantine, but that... Is it Valentine? Yeah. But these ones are great, like with these weird covers. I think the UK versions are the ones that have like the big faces that are really like detailed. I want those bad. But yeah, this has some great stuff in it. It has a lot of the stuff he did with other people. The Crawling Chaos, The Green Meadow, Winged Death, Horror in the Museum, Diary of Alonzo Typer, Horror in the Burial Ground, The Electric Executioner, The Curse of Yig, The Mound, Two Black Bottles. This book, not this copy of it, but this collection was the first H.P. Lovecraft stuff I ever read, which kind of sucks because it's all like co-written type stuff. But man, I'll tell you, The Horrors at the Museum and The Curse of the Egg and The Mound, dude, like I was hooked. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought the Crawling Chaos was a bit too much, like too out there. Now I have a different appreciation for it. But yeah, I totally want to get all of these and the ones with the big faces on it. I can't remember what those are. The Brazen. This was the copy of The Brazen that I read. This is my first Carter Brown book. And this is 1960. Al Wheeler, baby. The book part of my brain is shamefully small. You guys are helping me out. Yeah, mine, it's like I have a extensive knowledge about crap, like about stuff that like most people will never give a shit about. So it'll kind of live and die with me. But yeah, there's people who know shit that like put me to shame, and I'm just like, fuck. This one's got a great cover too. The Bombshell. Al Wheeler's job to find a beautiful blonde's killer when she's not even sure she's a corpse. It's so funny. Like Lily Till, blonde, 5'5", 112 pounds. Like, come on, guys. We want you to get excited and buy this book. Listen, there's a girl in it that's 5'5", 112. She's blonde. Come on, guys. Give us your money. Give us your quarter. The Passionate. This one cover's really janky. This has got to be earlier. 59. So in like the course of a year, they went from, oh wow, they went from really janky covers to their classic covers. That's weird. And the spine on this one's all fucked up. Oh yeah, let me just brush the top of that off before. Oh shit, yeah, I gotta fix that. That'll be a. Oh wow, that whole the cover is like totally. I don't know if you can see that. It's coming right off. Oh yeah. janky. And on the back here, that's Carter Brown, who took Adderall to write 2 novels a month. Let's see what's going on down here. All right, let's see. What is next? Angel. This was a good one. This is like getting into like my streak where I just couldn't stop reading them. But yeah, I was reading like 2 of these a day. I would like go to some like used bookstore and find a bunch and just jam through them, which kind of sucks because now I feel like I didn't savor them. So I don't really remember everything that happens in them, but that's a beautiful McGinnis cover. Angel was 100% female, huh? Very progressive, guys. Let's see. Hellcat. Al Wheeler tangles with a fiery redhead who has a flaming temper, a sex kitten who can claw as she caresses, kiss as she kills. This one's funny because it starts off with him getting into a fender bender with said redhead, and craziness ensues. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I should have been making a list of the books I needed to get the cleaner out for. I just don't have enough room. Oh, shit. To clean the books and then let them sit and kind of dry off before I bag them. So I'm going to have to just find books that need it and then just do those. And then, I don't know, if I get bored sometime. Sands of Mars by Arthur C. Clarke. It's a cool little cover. 1974 printing. And the back is fucked. But I like the color scheme, so that's cool. Let's see. Oh, this is dirty. Ugh. See, I knew that was going to happen. I got it caught on that ripped part on the back. Damn it. Okay, so what do we got now? H.P. Lovecraft, The Doom That Came to Sarnath. Like, I love the design of these books and the design of the font. But the artwork on these books is so jank. Edited by Lynn Carter. Okay, let me clean this off and then I'll look and see what's in this guy. I'm wanting to get... Oh, okay, well, tell me. I want to read more of the Derleth mythos stories, even though they shouldn't exist. Like, I still kind of want to get into them. I read the Lovecraft one so much that like I feel like I don't know. So this was 76, this printing. Okay, this has The Other Gods, The Tree, The Doom That Came to Sarnath, The Tomb, Polaris, Beyond the Wall of Sleep, Memory, What the Moon Brings, Nyarlathotep, Ex Oblivione, The Cats of Altair, Hypnos, Nathakana, From Beyond the Festival, The Nameless City, Quest of Iranon, The Crawling Chaos, In the Walls of Irks, and Imprisoned with the Pharaohs. Just so you know, like this collection kind of sucks. Just because it has a lot of his dream stuff in with a little bit of the mythos stuff and even some of his like kind of Edgar Allan Poe stuff. And that kind of sucks. Like From Beyond the Festival, The Nameless City, The Crawling Chaos, those are all fun. And The Tomb is even fun. But like the Quest of Iranon, like that is like really pushing the limits of someone's sanity. Do you DNF books you don't like or read them through? I used to read through everything no matter how much I hated it, but then I was realizing that I was hating the entire experience. So now I try to DNF books. I try really hard to DNF books if I'm like pissed off and bored because life's too short and I can't be bothered reading shit. And some people say different stuff. Some people say you got to give it 100 pages. Some people say you give it 10 pages. Some people will read the first page, and if they don't like how it's written in that first page, they're going to walk off. I try to give it a couple chapters, but it still like makes me feel like my OCD kind of stuff kicks in. Like, inside I'll be saying to myself, like, don't put it down. Don't put it down. You'll never know what's going to happen. It might be awesome. You just got to keep going. And then there's another part of me that's like my ADD side that's like, fuck you, this book's boring. I'm done. I'm out. So yeah, I'm trying. I still find it difficult, honestly, but I'm really, really trying. This is a newer book, newer for my collection. This is The Loved Dead by H.P. Lovecraft and Other Revisions. Was that C.M. Eddy? Is that his name? Who wrote that with him? C.M. Eddy, yeah. So this has a lot of those ones that he worked with other people on. The Last Test, Medusa's Coil, Wazelia Bishop, The Man of Stone by Hazel Held, Horror at Martin's Beach by Sonia H. Green, who he ended up marrying for a bit. Ashes, The Ghost Eater, The Love Dead, and Deaf, Dumb, and Blind by C.M. Eddy. The Trap by Harry S. Whitehead, The Tree on the Hill by Dwayne Rimmel, Disinterment by Dwayne Rhyme, same guy, and then The Night Ocean and Till the Seas by R.H. Barlow. This was printed in 1997, but The Love Dead is the book or the story that got Weird Tales into a lot of shit. with censors and stuff like that because it has or heavily alludes to necrophilia. And so the copies of Weird Tales that had that story in it, in some states, they were pulled from the shelves. And like Weird Tales, Farnsworth Wright was really pissed about it, but at the same time, they sold more copies of that issue than really any of the other ones. Like it was such a little controversy that everyone was picking it up. I don't even know if this will fit in this bag. I don't even need to bag this one. It's kind of a newer book, but it's the only copy of that story I have. So I guess I'll better safe than sorry it. Oh, speaking of, I want to hate these covers that they did that too. Speaking of, I'm not talking about necrophilia, guys. Sorry. This is an Al Wheeler thing. This is Lament for a Lousy Lover. This is the Al Wheeler and Mavis team up book. But these stupid little things up here where it's like this guy's head, I guess it's supposed to be Al Wheeler, but he looks like some weird Nazi youth kind of guy holding his gun like sideways shooting. It's so stupid. Like, why did they do that? Oh, it's so dumb. And it totally kills this beautiful McGinnis art. Douchebags. But to go back to that DNF thing, I typically try to not go into a book that looks like it's going to take me a while to get through. So, like, if a book's more than 200 pages and it's a novel, I might get it, but I might never read it. Just because, like, I just feel like I don't have the time to do it. If it's short stories and I could just jump in and out, or poetry books that I could jump in and out of, or anything like that, that's cool, and I'm down. Oh, this one's bagged. This is one of my lovely books. Lovely. This is the first of the 87th Precinct books by Ed McBain, Cop Hater, and this is the first paperback printing of it, 1956. Like every police procedural that's ever been written, whether it's a TV show or anything, pretty much stemmed from these books. Let's see here. I DNF books all the time. Life is really too short. Short stories are definitely less offensive and a great way to sample authors you might not normally read, I find. That is so true. That's a really, like trying to find new authors with short stories is great. Books must never be banned. I agree. The Myopic Mermaid. The only thing that's super cool about this cover is, oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Daniel. Is the butterfly chair. I used to have one of those. And eventually my fat ass went through it. And it hurt. It was very upsetting. Who is this? Is this Danny Boyd? Oh, Max Royal. I've never read a Max Royal book. I've never read this one. But that's probably why, because I don't know who the hell Max Royal is. Might have been one of his one and done guys, but you never know. So I'll have to give that one a read. H.P. Lovecraft, The Tomb and Other Tales. There we go. This one's got some bangers in it. That cover's great, though. When I got this book, when did I get this? Had to have been 90 something. 2002? No, I had an earlier copy of this. Yeah, it had this cover though, but I was living with my roommates, like just like that first apartment you get with your friends, and it's kind of like crazy and everything's nuts, and there's beer cans everywhere and pizza boxes. It was that place. But one of my roommates there saw me reading this and completely freaked out. And then he's like, "Can I borrow that book?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. So, like, go ahead." And he comes back the next day and he has that dude, the mummified dude, or spider webbed mummified dude, tattooed under his arm right here. I'm like, "Fuck, dude, that's badass." Oh, this is cool how it's broken up. So it has the tomb, the festival, imprisoned with the pharaohs, he, the horror at Red Hook, the strange high house in the mist, in the walls of Eryx, and the evil clergyman. And then it has early tales, the beast in the cave, the alchemist, poetry and the gods, the street, the transition of Juan Romero. Now, Beast in the Cave and The Alchemist are worth it, definitely. And then Fragments, Azathoth, The Descendant, The Book, The Thing at Midnight. So that's cool. They break them up and give you a little bit of awesomeness. So yeah, so that's a Michael Whalen cover. And some of these books you could like put together and it makes like a bigger picture. So that's kind of cool. Do I have any of them right here? Yeah, this one right here. I think this one goes. Does it go right there? I don't know why they did like that. Just show you before I bag it. So this is the Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath. Yeah, let me see what year this came out, because this looks like. Oh, it just has the first edition, 1970. That sucks. Okay, so we have Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath, Celophaeus, the Silver Key, Through the Gates of the Silver Key, the White Ship, and the Strange High House in the Mist. Now, having the Silver Key and then Through the Gates with it, and even the White Ship, and yeah, this is a really, actually, all those are really good to have together. So this is a good collection. And if you like the Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath, you'll like those other stories. So, oh yeah, I was going to show you how they match up. Okay, so you got to kind of do it like that, I think. Like that. Lay at the bottom is part of the tree. Oh, wait, there. Oh, I haven't even cleaned that one. Books should never be banned, but if no one wants to reprint them, they have a nasty way of disappearing. Yeah, I feel like that's almost like my calling in life, to find books that have gone the way of the buffalo and bring them back. In the Walls of Eryx is fun science fiction story set on Venus. I think it's the only interplanetary type story he ever wrote. I can't think of anything else. Did he do that on his? That had to have been with somebody, or like he finished it up for somebody or something. I love finding obscure or rare books in thrift stores or little unique bookshops. A recent find was in Canada. It was Dunked in Wood book series about a family of moles. Wow. Did you find all of them? Is that what you were saying? I have a bookmark in here. The Tattered Cover Bookstore. Books are humanity in print. Cherry Creek, Historic Lodo, and Highlands Ranch. I don't know where those cities are, but you could go to tatteredcover.com if you want to check that out. That's a cool little book cover or bookmark. Book. All right. Yeah, you got the whole book set. That's awesome. There's this one bookstore, used bookstore by my mom's house. And it's like one of those ones that it's a storefront, but it's just like a church charity shop or something like that. And they always, it pisses me off because like they'll have books that are like different series books. So you'll have like Tarzan in the black cover with the 6th Tarzan book in a white cover, and some just like mix match, but it's a part of the same series. And then they'll wrap them in a rubber band, and they're like $10. Like you can't like break them up, and you're like, look, you don't even have they're not even in the same series. Like you're missing the whole point of like trying to sell like little box sets of books. Like you're fucking this up, and they will not break them up. And then I kept asking, like when I would go in there, if they would break them up, and they never would. So then one time I went in, or it was actually the last time I went in there, they had all the books like that on a big table, like as soon as you walk in, with a sign underneath that says, "Do not ask if we could break these up." And I'm like, oh, now they're just fucking with me. Okay, this bag is awful, but this book is beautiful. Oh, I was so stoked when I got this. This is Raymond Chandler's The Simple Art of Murder. It's his essay of writing hard-boiled fiction. And what else does it have in here? I'll Be Waiting, The King in Yellow, Spanish Blood, Pearls Are a Nuisance. And The King in Yellow is a short story. And in the story, someone says The King in Yellow, and like the hotel clerk is like, "Oh, I read that book," and it's like, "Oh, The King in Yellow, I love that book." But yeah, this is amazing. I just and I don't know if in this book did I just do that? Okay. Either that or like the Terminator or Predator is about to shoot me. I just saw like red lights flash. What is it now? I don't know if in this one he changed the name of the detective to Philip Marlowe, because before he had Philip Marlowe, he just had random dudes, but they were all like the same dude. So in later editions, I think they just changed all of them to Philip Marlowe. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Love it. Okay. Oh, shit. This is a cool find. Let me see. The Tattered Cover is in Denver, Colorado. Oh my gosh. There you go. The Simple Art of Murder is a fantastic book. Oh yeah, total. The King in Yellow reference is awesome. Oh yeah, my favorite. I know I just talked about it too, but it was this place called the Book Baron in Anaheim, and it was just huge. It was so big, and like I was an adult before it closed, but like the bookshelf still seemed so high that there was like no way I could reach the top books. It just was like it was like the size of a fucking Kmart or something, like a Target. It was just, and a lot of this might just be my memory, like bringing back good memories of it. But they had like little rooms with different stuff, like this is the romance room, this is the sci-fi room, this is the gothic hallway bookcase thing. It was so cool. But this, oh, I hope this still sticks after I shut it. I was actually thinking about this the other day. This awesome get is the Raymond Chandler map of Los Angeles. And what it is a fold out. If you watch my channel for a long time, you have seen this before. But it's basically, it's LA, but in Raymond Chandler's LA. So like Santa Monica's Bay City, all the places are changed, but it shows you like what the streets are, and like you could use this to like go find the places, and then it has like numbers on each thing. So on the back it tells you what it is and what it really is, what it was from in what book, and what it's like now. Kind of want to hang this up. The back of it is has so much information in it that like I would constantly be flipping it up. Okay, don't stick onto the lovely thing. Maybe I'll hang it up. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Ooh, I think I'm gonna hang it up. But yeah, so Raymond Chandler's map of Los Angeles. We'll do a Raymond Chandler tour. That'd be fun. Had I but groaned. Carter Brown. Oh, an old hag, a gorgeous witch, and one ripe virgin about to be sacrificed. What more do you need for a swinging Sabbat? Wow. Really pushing the envelope there, guys. Let's see, who is this? Larry Baker. Yeah, I have some Larry Baker books. Oh, get ready, guys. You're about to get your mind blown. Do you guys like these like weird little hour-long, or actually hour and a half long live streams where I'm just doing this stuff? Because I have boxes of books I have to go through. So I would rather do this than do a video of it. Untold Legend of Batman. Yeah, that's a real thing. I dig it. Good. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says. I'm just going to keep doing it. Oh, well, Diane's with you, so it's okay. Wine and Burn. Heck yeah, dude. And this is another one of those awesome, like, paperback, comic, graphic, paperback things. Oh, man. Batman in black and white looks so freaking cool. I love it. Okay. I think I have, yeah, I have one right there. I think Mark sent me that. Captain America Battles Barren Blood. Marvel Illustrated books. Oh, that's what they were called, illustrated books. It's a comic book in paperback form, but it's an illustrated book. And I just got one more after this. Man, this thing is beat. I gotta be careful with that. Oh, I'm backwards. Maybe I'll do like a time lapse of me hanging these up. Might do that. Not that interested in that. And then finally we have the Conan #1 book that I showed you earlier with the awesome Frazetta, with the Rogues in the House painting. What else is in this one? We got, the introduction by Elsbrigg de Camp, and then the letter from Robert E. Howard to P.S. Miller. I think that is talking about the map or the chronology. Hyborian Age Part 1, Thing in the Crypt, which is actually a pretty cool story. It's mainly a Carter de Camp joint, but it's kind of cool. Like they actually used a bit of it in the Conan film. But as far as like stories like that Carter and DeCamp just did on their own, it's actually not bad. Hey mate, what do you think of the new Moon Warriors announcement from NASA? I don't think anything about the new Moon Warriors announcement from NASA. Never heard of it before. If you would like to give me a brief rundown, I could give you a whatever you call it. I could give you my 2 cents about it. Oh man, I wish this cover was better shape. Oh, that just really makes me want to cry. Oh, I never finished saying what was in this. Tower of the Elephant, classic. Hall of the Dead. That is a Howard DeCamp mixture, which isn't bad. The God in the Bowl, Rogues in the House, Hand of Nergal, and the City of Skulls, and that's a Carter DeCamp joint. Matt Hancock gave me a hardback of what? Oh man. Anyway, so that is the last book here. Have you read Art and Attack on Modern Culture? Huh. No. Is that new? I've never even heard of that. That actually sounds like something I would really, really, really like. So yeah, so those are the giant piles of books that I've done, and I have probably 3 times this amount just sitting on the couch, and that's not even boxes that are still out there. So I will be doing this more and more. So yeah, and hopefully in a little bit, for those of you in the Poetic Anarchy crew there, we could do a Zoom writing dealio. later. I just have to run a couple errands real quick before it gets too late. And yeah, so thank you guys. It came out in July last year. Netflix is making a documentary about it soon, I think. Oh, yeah, I'm going to check that out. I'm going to actually look it up right now. So how does the Zoom writing dealio work? It'll just be like the same Zoom class that we have, and we'll just be chilling and writing. So no big deal there. All right, so I will see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.